Sri Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. So, dear Dhamma friends, when we observe this Vipassana level of meditation, there are a few things that you have to remember in your life. So, we all know this life is difficult. And even though there are certain beauties and the satisfaction we have, when we go deeper, there is a fear, unknown fear regarding our own life. So when you go deeper to observe the very reality of our own existence, the most difficult part to break down is our own comfort inside us. We have a comfort already developed inside us as a mental formations, which we call sanskara. So that mental formations, it's kind of like a blueprint for our existence, for our life. So whatever behave, whatever the environment, whatever the situations arise around us, this mental formations has a power to maintain it or reject it mostly. So that's why it's kind of like a blueprint. So the thing is, we are more comfortable with it. That comfort itself develops our day-to-day life. And that comfort sometimes make you blind not to see the very change of even that own comfort. So then you say, whatever it is okay, whatever it is okay. In real life, whatever you cannot take it as it is okay. In what condition you say this is okay? Maybe the reason is that you have the comfort zone deeper inside you with your mental formation, and then that comfort zone build up a wall inside you which you cannot escape from it, held by the fear. So you don't want to let go your comfort zone and you stay there, because if you try to leave, you have the fear. So you have to break it down. And when you deeply observe, and that's why recognizing change, accepting change is not easy for most of us. We talk about it. We heard about it. We see about it. But when the real change come to us, because when it come, remember, it can come in any way, in any time, in any method. Just imagine yourself. Can you accept that kind of change within yourself? That we talk about change, and we know everything change. Just imagine yourself. If that change can appear in front of you, and mostly invisibly it come in any form, can you hold the same kind of awareness without collapse yourself? That is what you have to build up. So to build up like that way, the one of the qualities slowly when you have to develop when you are in the meditation state, not in the outside world. The later when you deeply experience whatever inside you, it's going to come to outside. You no need to intensely apply any kind of this method in the conventional life, because when you when you are mentally practice whatever, naturally it's going to be with you. So that's why the very first thing, remember yourself. When you are practice meditation, be independent. Don't depend from anything. Completely be free yourself. And that is one of the profitable skill that you can develop inside you. And that is slowly grow up inside you, and it start to come to outside your conventional life naturally. Being deeply become free from everything. Keep that freedom. So that is one of the turning point in your life, because your mental formations hold you to certain ideas and the certain kind of format or the blueprint in the world. And when you able to become free deeply, when you observe something with the very clear fresh newness in you, even one single moment if you experience it, it has power to refresh your entire bio memory that you carry in the samsaric journey. So we are kind of like a, the memory mountain. When you think about the body, each and every this part of your body has certain memory. So that's where whatever that the part of your body, if scientists take to the laboratory and they can tell about your even the bloodline and which kind of continent you came from, how it is possible? So because you are the memory mountain, you are memory river, you are memory ocean. So that everything hide inside you. So that is why it is difficult to refresh. So then how you can refresh? When you observe, be completely free. So that freedom brings you something. Why that freedom not going to happen to us mostly? Because our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, more always depending from outside. So when it comes to, if you are depending of the point of reference, so what you look outside, that is where you always find your comfort zone and you stay hide inside. Point of reference, what you look outside, what is more important, the reference. From here to where you refer, where you go, towards what. So mostly that is important for us. But in the Vipassana level, you turn it to other side. Rather than point of reference, start to look point of view. That is completely different. That is what the Buddha did. When somebody come to Buddha with the point of reference, and oh, Venerable Sir, I have this question, why this happened this way, what is this, that. You always throw all the things, reference, and his intention and his point of is completely focusing to that. So then what the Buddha did? Sometimes even Buddha never answered the questions. Buddha had the conversations. And Buddha had the conversation with what? And Buddha had the power to see the point of view rather than point of reference. So then what the Buddha did? Buddha slowly addressed to that person's point of view. And so in what kind of view that he carry, and according to that view, whatever the point of reference going to change. And then the Buddha had a conversation. Sometimes in that conversation, without giving any answer exactly this or that, what the Buddha did, and Buddha asked questions and clear the point of the view, and then naturally the answer going to come, the right answer going to come through the person. So in day-to-day life, when you have a conversation, Remember yourself with your husband, wife, children, friends, and family members, with your co-workers. Always, if there is a conversation happening, the very important thing yourself, start to see the other person point of view rather than point of reference. If you go with the point of reference, that means in conventional life, there is no end, there is no solution for that. And your return line going to become bigger, bigger, bigger. But always it happens. Because you change, your ideas change. But when you are able to recognize point of view, the view, and in that point, you recognize in that, in what condition this person, in what view that person take this kind of in the idea. So that is what you need, even yourself. When you go here and there and looking this, that, start to look inside yourself. Regarding what? Regarding this, what kind of the intention that you're going to do this kind of bodily, verbally, or mentally action. Because itself, it make you clear. Otherwise, what is happening? When you are not clear with the point of view, the whatever the point of reference, you're going to react very quickly. You're going to react very quickly, and then you going to do something unprofitable. Then the mistakes happening. So then always remember, and it take time sometimes to, it take certain kind of time to practice yourself, but at least know, because according to the way you see things, your result or the outside going to change. So rather than go with the point of reference, and start to go with the point of view, and then you will see there are a lot of things you can understand. And it's kind of like you start to see beyond the layers. Why? Because we all stuck with this outside world, with this whatever the point view, the point of this material things. So we are always referring with that. So that will help you to get into deeper understanding, and it will save a lot of energy, time, and it make you more clear with the situations. So there were students, philosophers, came to railway station with his teacher to drop him to the train. And so all the philosophers start to talk about the philosophy of the train and railroad, and how this, that, so history and everything. So this, the very old teacher, and now having that, listening to this, all this young four philosophers, and four of them start to argue. And now the debate go, and everyone in the railway station and looking at them. This young, the philosophers, now they don't want to give up, because everybody looking at them, they want to win their own argument. And this old teacher, and just waiting and sitting. Now he is waiting for the train. This all four young philosophers came to drop him to the train. And then the arguments went, this kind of like the big, now everybody came around it. And then suddenly the train came. And then these four young philosophers jumped into the rain and went. And the teacher was still waiting there. And then there was a station master, and he saw this, and he came to this old master and told, "Master, what happened to you? You are here." So then the master told, I am happy the train took that all the four of them. I find my silence, my freedom. I will wait till the next train. So this is what happening when we come to the wrong, the inner chattering, and sometimes we react to something else. That poor young students came to drop the teacher, and finally they get into the train and they went. So in day-to-day life, we do the same thing sometimes. When our inner chattering, when we always talking, sometimes you go to market to buy something, you come with something else. You drive to go somewhere else, you end up somewhere else. And you have a plan to do something, you end up in something else. Why? Because this inner chattering. So always remember to shut down and find the inner calmness, serenity, little by little yourself. And it will bring the clarity to recognize the point of view rather than arguing with the point of reference. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patient courage, understanding and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. Finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavattantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Tavata sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.